Hello friends, welcome to our channel Aha Jindagi Tricky Maths. In this lecture, we will discuss some important problems on the topic ratio and proportion. So let's start. See, in this problem, what is given? A ratio of number of students in three schools, that is A, B and C. Ratio of students is given as 6 ratio 8 ratio 7, and it is given that if the number of students studying in each of these schools increases by 20% in school A, 15% in school B, and 20% in school C, then what will be the new ratio of the number of students in these three schools? Okay, so how we can find? See, as the ratio of initial number of students is given as 6 ratio 8 ratio 7, so on this basis we can assume the initial number of students. Let the number of students in schools A, B and C be 6x, 8x and 7x respectively. Okay, 7x respectively. Now it is given that its students of school A increases by 20%. Then new strength of school A will be, as 20% it is increasing, so 120% of 6x, so it will be equal to 120 by 100 into 6x, and it is equal to 36x divided by 5. Similarly, new strength of school B will be equal to 115% of 8x, or 115 by 100 into 8x, which will be equal to 46x by 5. 46x by 5. And new strength of school C will be, as it is increasing by 20%, so 120% of 7x, and it will be equal to 120 by 100 into 7x, and it is equal to 42x by 5. Okay, therefore required ratio will be equal to 36x by 5, ratio 46x by 5, ratio 42x by 5. So 5 will get cancelled as it is in all the three, and if we divide all the terms by twice of x, we will get ratio as 18 ratio 23 ratio 21. So our answer will be option number A. We will discuss next problem. See, in this problem, what is given? Cost of manufacturing of a car consists of three items, that is cost of material, cost of labor and cost of overheads. So in a year, the ratio of these three items is given as 4 ratio 3 ratio 2. Next year, it is given that material cost is increasing by 10%, cost of labor is increasing by 8%, but the overhead cost is decreasing by 5%. So we have to find the percentage increase in the price of the car. So as the ratio of cost of material, labor and overhead is given as 4 ratio 3 ratio 2. So on this basis we can assume the cost of each component. Let cost of materials, labor and overheads be 4x, 3x and 2x respectively. and it is in first year. First year. So what will be the total price of the car? Therefore, price of the car will be sum of all these three. Price of car in first year. So it will be equal to rupees 4x plus 3x plus 2x. So it is equal to rupees 9x. Okay. And price of the second car, as the price of material is increasing by 10%, labor is increasing by 8%, and overhead is reducing by 5%. So we can calculate the price of car. Price of car in second year. See, will be equal to, as material cost is increasing by 10%, so 110 by 100, and initial cost was 4x, plus labor cost is increasing by 8%, and initial cost is 3x, so 108 by 100 into 3x, it is 108, plus overhead is reducing by 5%, so it will be 95% only. 95 by 100 into 2x, and it will be equal to rupees, when we will add, it will become 954x by 100. Now we have to find the percentage increase in the price of the car. So percentage increase, it will be equal to final price, that is increased price, which is equal to 954 by 100x minus initial price was 9x divided by initial price, as we have to find the percentage increase. So rupees 9x into 100%. So after calculating this, we will get 6%. So our answer will be option number C. We will discuss next problem. See, in this problem, what is given? Cost of diamond varies directly as square of its weight. So, if a diamond breaks into 4 pieces and ratio of weight of 4 pieces is given as 1:2:3:4, and in this, loss in the total value of diamond was rupees 70,000. So, we have to find the price of original diamond. So, we can assume, based on the ratio, the weight of 4 pieces. Let weights of 4 pieces be x, twice of x, 3 times x, and 4x. Okay. So what will be the original weight? As weight will not be lost, it will remain constant. So original weight must be equal to sum of all these. So original weight it is equal to x plus twice of x plus 3 times of x plus 4x, and it is equal to 10x. Now it is given that cost of diamond varies directly as the square of its weight. Therefore original cost will be original cost equal to, suppose k is a constant and its weight is given as 10x, so 10x square. Okay, so you can see it is varying as square of the weight, and it is equal to 100 kx square, where k is a constant, k equal to constant. Now we can find the cost of all the 4 pieces. Cost of broken pieces, it will be equal to k into first weight of the first part is x, so kx square, plus k into weight of second part is twice of x, so k into 2x square, plus k into 3x square, plus k into 4x square. Okay, and it will be equal to 30 times kx square. Therefore, what is the loss in value? Loss in value, it is equal to 100 kx square, which is initial value, 100 kx square minus 30 kx square, and it is equal to 70 kx square, and loss is given as rupees 70,000. It means 70 kx square, it is equal to 70,000 rupees. 70,000, it means kx square equal to rupees 1000. Now we have to find the original price of the original diamond, and it is 100 kx square. Therefore, price of original diamond, it will be equal to 100 kx square. So 100 into rupees 1000, and it is equal to rupees 1 lakh. So our answer will be option number B. We will discuss next problem. See, in this problem, what is given? A mixture of tea contains three varieties of tea, and ratio of varieties of first is to second is to third is given as 4:5:8. And in this mixture, 5 kg of first variety is added, 10 kg of second variety is added, and some quantity of third variety are added to the mixture. The ratio of the weights of the three varieties in the new mixture will become 5:7:9. So we have to find the quantity of the third variety of tea in the final mixture. Okay. So let weight of first, second, and third varieties, weight of first, second, and third varieties be, as the ratio is given, 4:5 ratio. So 4x, 5x, and 8x kg respectively. Okay. Now in this, 5 kg of first variety and 10 kg of second variety is added, and ratio of C. In the final mixture, ratio of first and second will be 5:7. Therefore, 4x plus 5 kg divided by 5x plus 10 kg, it will be equal to 5/7. So from this we can calculate the value of x. So it will be equal to 28x plus 35 equal to 25x plus 50. So from this we will get 3x equal to 15, or x equal to 15/3, and it will be equal to 5. Okay. So weights of each variety, weight of first, second, and third varieties are how much kg? First one is 4x, so 4 into 5, that is 20 kg. Second one is 5x, so 5 into 5, 25 kg. And third one is 8x, so 8 into 5, that is 40 kg respectively. Okay. Now we have got the amount of each variety in the original mixture, and we have to find the quantity of third variety in the final mixture. So now second variety ratio third variety. So we can let y kg of third variety is added. Variety is added. So ratio of second and third will be C. Initial was 25 kg of second variety and 10 kg was added. So 25 plus 10, and of third variety it was 40 kg, and y kg is added, so the ratio is becoming 7:9. Okay, so from here we can calculate the value of y. So it will be equal to 7 into 40 plus y, 40 plus y equal to 9 into 35. Okay, so from this we can calculate y equal to 7 into 5. So 9 into 5, 45 minus 40, it will be equal to 5 kg. Okay, but we have to find the quantity of third variety. So it will be total quantity, not only the added quantity. So quantity of third variety, it will be equal to 40 plus 5. 40 plus 5 equal to 45 kg. So our answer will be option number A. We will discuss next problem. See, in this problem what is given? There are two cups, each of same volume, and first cup is filled with milk up to 3/5 part, and second cup is filled 4/5 part. Okay, so 3/5 of first cup and 4/5 of second cup contains milk, and water is poured into it, and both the cups got filled. And these two cups are then poured into a jug. So we have to find the ratio of water to milk in the mixture. So how we can find? So first we will assume the volume of each cup. Let volume of each cup be x. So volume of milk in first cup, volume of milk in first cup, it is 3/5. So 3/5 times x. Similarly, volume of water we can calculate in first cup. It will be equal to, see, total volume is x. So x minus milk volume. So 3/5 x, and it will be equal to 2/5 times of x. Now we can find volume of milk in second cup. In second cup, it is equal to 4/5 times of cup volume, that is 4/5 x, and volume of water in second cup will be equal to x minus 4/5x, that is equal to x by 5, and we have to find the ratio of water to milk. Therefore required ratio, it will be equal to sum of volume of water. So from the first cup it will be 2/5x, and from second cup it will be x by 5. Ratio volume of milk will be 3/5x plus 4/5x. Okay, 5 will get cancelled and x will also get eliminated, so it will be 3/7. So our answer will be option number D. Okay friends, so in this lecture we have discussed some important problems on the topic ratio and proportion. Okay, thank you.